Hello guys, I gave an interview in a company called NIC, that is a National Informatics Center. So NIC is a Indian government organization under the Ministry of the Electronics and Information Technology, that is called the MITI. And the company location is the Delhi, and the interview date was the July 10, 2025. And this is my first round of the interview which I want to share with you. So the first question they asked me, what do you know about the Laravel? So I said Laravel is a popular open source PHP web framework known for its elegant syntax and developer friendly tools. It allows the MVC, that is the model view controller architecture pattern, which helps in separating logic, presentation and data. Then key feature I know about the Laravel include routing system. Laravel has a very clean and simple routing mechanism that helps manage web routes easily. Eloquent ORM, its built-in ORM allows working with the databases in an object-oriented way using models. Third, Blade templating engine. Laravel's Blade engine makes it easy to work with templates and creating dynamic contents. Artisan CLI. Laravel provides Artisan a command line interface that helps automate tasks like the migration, seeding, controller generation, etc. Middleware allows filtering HTTP request entering the application. Authentication and authorization. Laravel offers out-of-box solution for secure authentication and role-based authorization. Migration and seeding. Database version control using the migration and inserting test data via seeders. Queues and jobs. It supports background jobs and queue system to improve performance. So overall, Laravel simplifies common web development tasks and helps build a scalable, maintainable web application quickly. So if you want to summarize it, so Laravel is a PHP web framework that follows the MVC architecture. It includes features like the Eloquent ORM, Blade templating, Artisan CLI, routing, authentication, and data migration. It simplifies development and widely used for building scalable and securing web application. Second question they asked me MVC. Okay. So MVC is a model view controller. So MVC is a design pattern that separates an application into three components. Model manages data and database logic. View handles UI and display data. Controller manages request and business logic. So for that I have created one user.php model, users.php view, and controller user-controller.php. Okay. So explain each component of MVC with an example. So model handle database user.php, fetch users from database. View display data users.php, show user list. Controller manages logic user-controller.php, calls model and sends data to view. So how does MVC work in PHP? So user request URL that is /users. Router direct request to the controller user controller at index. Controller calls model user colon get all users. Model fetches data from database. Controller sends data to the view users.php and view display data. So summary is model is data, view is display, and controller is logic. Sub question they asked me, why do we need MVC model view controller? That was a follow-up question. So I said we need MVC to build clean, organized and scalable application by separating concerns. So imagine if there is no MVC, all your logic, that is data, UI, user input, is mixed in one line, so which is hard to maintain, debug, test and reuse. So the benefits of MVC is separation of concern, that is logic, design and input are in separate files, easy to maintain, Change UI without touching logic. Testable. Test model logic separately from UI. Reusability. Models and view can be reused in other projects. And scalability. Scalability is perfect for growing apps like the e-commerce or admin panel. So the third question they asked me, client-side validation versus server-side validation. So I said, first of all, client-side validation. So runs in the browser using HTML, JavaScript or framework like jQuery. So faster because it doesn't require a round trip to the server. Used to catch simple errors only, example, empty fields, incorrect email formats. Then helps improve user experience by giving instant feedback. Not secure on its own because user can bypass using browser dev tools. So for example, for the client side validation, so input type email that is required, then you have created a script if form.email.value triple equal to null, alert email is required and a script close. So server side, now the second part of the question, server side validation. So runs on the server after the form is submitted. More secure and mandatory since it cannot be bypassed easily. Validates data before saving to the database or performing actions. Can handle complex validation like checking unique emails, comparing values from the database, etc. For example, if empty $post email, so echo email is required. Okay. So this is the server side. Okay. Validation. So if I can create a table for that client side and server side. So if the feature is execution, so client side in the browser, that is user device, and in the server on web server. Speed, client side has faster speed, server side slower, require request / response. Security, client side not secure, server side secure and reliable. Feature, feedback, client side immediate, server side after form submission. Bypass possibility, in client side yes via browser tools, server side no, enforced at server level. So the bottom line is always use both client side for the fast feedback and server side for the security. Fourth question they ask me, how do you send data to a client and server using form? So sending data from client to server using a form, when a user fills out an HTML form and submits it, the data is sent from the client browser to the server. For example, basic HTML form action / submit.php method post, then input type text, name username, input type email and name email, button type submit form. Okay. So how it works, the action attribute tells the browser which server endpoint to send the data to. The method defines how to send the data, commonly get or post. Okay. So get in URL query string, visible in URL, yes, use it for simple queries or bookmarks. Post in request body, no, for secure data login form. So retrieving data on server, PHP example, if $server, the request method post, then username $post username, $email $post email, and echo hello $username, your email is $email. Sending data from server to client, once the server receives the process the form data, it can return HTML or JSON, redirect the user, send a success failure message. So example, response from PHP, echo, thank you, form has been submitted. Or we can use the AJAX for that, that is the modern approach. Fetch submit.php method post body new form data document.query selector form dot then result.text dot then data alert data. So the bonus tips for the Laravel is, in the case of the client form, if we are using the Laravel, form action routes user.store method post, and then you can use the CSRF for the security reason. Input type text, name. Button type submit button. And for the server controller, public function store request $request, and $name request input name, return response JSON message hello $name. So summary is client to server, HTML form plus HTTP get or post method. Server to client, HTML JSON redirect to the rendered views. Use both together for a complete data exchange flow. The fifth question they ask me, what is the difference between the Gent framework and the Laravel framework? So Gent framework, enterprise grade PHP framework. Laravel, developer friendly modern PHP framework. Gent framework component based, you can use part independently. In Laravel, MVC based model view controller. Gent framework steep, more suitable for the advanced developers. Laravel beginner friendly, elegant and simple syntax. Gent framework slower due to the more configuration. Laravel faster, convention over configuration. Gent framework smaller community, less frequently updates. Laravel faster convention over configuration. Okay, so Gent framework smaller community, less frequently updates. Laravel larger community, lots of package tutorials. Gent framework minimal, more manual setup like form handling, auth, etc. In Laravel, many built-in features, auth, queues, mail, etc. Gent framework no built-in templating engine. Laravel Blade templating engine. Gent large-scale enterprise level apps with the custom needs. Laravel web apps, REST APIs, CMS quick development projects. Gent framework verbose and manual. Laravel clean and easy routing. Gent framework very strong Gent service manager. Laravel present simple and automated. Gent framework Gent tool or Laminas CLI. Laravel artisan CLI powerful and the developer friendly. Gent framework high, more control. Laravel framework moderate, less configuration, more convenient. So the summary for that is Gent, which is now known as Laminas, is a robust enterprise level PHP framework offering high flexibility and reusability via its component based architecture. It's more suitable for large applications requiring custom solutions and strict control. So Laravel, on the other hand, is a modern PHP framework focused on simplicity, rapid development, and developer productivity. It comes with many built-in features like routing, authentication, ORM that is eloquent, and Blade templating, while makes it preferred choice for startup and mid-sized projects. So I found Laravel quicker to work with the most web projects due to its elegant syntax and built-in tools. So Gent offers more control but require more setup and is better suited for the complex enterprises application. Next question they asked me, pros for having Laravel. So I said pros for using Laravel, elegant syntax, clean, readable and expressive PHP code, make development fast and enjoyable. MVC architecture, separate logic model view controller, model view and controller, leads to organized and maintainable code. Third, built-in feature, comes with tools like authentication, authorization, CSRF protection, email handling, file storage, task scheduling. Fourth, eloquent ORM, database interaction is easy using active records syntax. So making writing SQL like the queries using the PHP code simple and secure. Fifth, Blade templating engine, lightweight, powerful templating engines, support template inheritance loop condition and includes artisan CLI. Laravel combined Laravel's command line tools to automate repetitive tasks like creating controller models, migration, etc., running scheduled jobs and database seeding. Seventh, security, protect against SQL injection, cross-site scripting, XSS, cross-site request forgery, CSRF. Eighth, routing system, clean and expressive routing with support for route group middleware, named route model binding. Ninth, testing support, built-in support for PHP unit, easy to write unit and feature tests. Active ecosystem, rich ecosystem for official package, Laravel Bridge, Just Stream, that is authentication, Laravel Horizon, that is queue monitoring, Laravel Nova, admin panel, Laravel Sanctum, passport API, authentication. 11th, large community and documentation, huge developer community, extensive and well maintained documentation, abundant tutorials, forum, GitHub, package. Queues and background jobs, support queuing jobs. Example, sending emails, processing files in background using the Redis database, etc. So the one line is Laravel boosts productivity, improve code maintainability, and speeds up development with its rich built-in features and expressive syntax. That's why it's one of the most widely adopted PHP framework. Okay, so these question was asked by the NIC, that is the National Informatics Center, and that is an Indian government organization under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is MITI. And the company location was the Delhi, and the interview date was the July 10th, 2025. And this was the first round of the interview. So I will share the second round of the interview question soon. Till then, bye.